Alright, y'all. My stuff been messing up. I know my last video was kind of choppy, but it's your man True, or your boy True, however you want to put it. Back at you with another one. I really don't like doing this content, but it's like, why not, right? It's a hot topic. And it's not that I don't like doing it, I just don't like being like other people, but fuck it. But man, beggars can't be choosers, so we just gonna get into it. I'm probably not gonna do the whole video, it's just the delusion was so real that I couldn't even finish watching it. I had to just come record my reaction of it. Yeah, like that shit is amazing. But alright, let's get to it.
Why?
As a matter of fact, it's Kevin Samuels. Modern woman feels men needs to prove themselves to women.
Because, okay, in relationships, it's a give and take, right? You have to get to that point of getting to marriage. Which with you, you're saying, okay, he has worked his way up. A lot of
Okay,
women,
who has to get to that point?
both.
No.
That was a good question. That was a good question. And yeah, well, I'm gonna let him tell it.
That's where you're wrong. No,
Why do you feel that way?
I don't feel that way. I think.
Okay,
See, women control access to sex. We have to work our way up to sex with you. True or false?
true.
Right. You have to work your way up to marriage with us.
She should have said a harsh truth, cause that's a harsh truth.
Right.
Well, no, it's not right because you just said it's 50. We both have to work. So if that's the case, you in your sex
So,
scenario, you'd have to work yourself up to sex with us, and you're ready to have sex almost immediately.
so do you feel like
How
women
old are you?
don't have to prove
How
them?
old are you?
I am 33.
I like to talk in terms of think instead of feel.
Okay.
Okay, so your question
Bet
again
bet.
is what?
Oh,
My,
bet money. She say feel again. I bet money. She say feel again. If you watching this and you watching it with me, bet money. She say feel again and put your bet in the comments. Oh yeah, yeah, that raffle coming down, man. I know it's only 200, but if y'all want me to keep doubling, y'all gonna have to put your name in the pot. You have to put your name in the pot.
question is, why do you not feel like men, well, why do you not think
She just did it. She just goddamn did it. You heard her, right? Theo. that feeling shit, boy.
that men should prove themselves to women?
Because you don't propose, we do.
Correct. Okay. I can see that.
Okay, let me
And
let me let me ask you. Let me ask you. When you go to for a job interview, is it on you to prove yourself worthy for the job, or is it for the company to sell you on the position?
both.
She said both. I've never, well, I can't say because some companies do go after certain individuals, but I've never been in a job and they audition for me. No, I always have to prove myself to them, not the other way around. All they do is dangle money in front of your face. But if that's what you want to call it, cool.
What's
Well, it
paramount though? What's paramount though?
was paramount.
Yes, let's not play games, 33-year-old woman. Do you think it's more. Okay, so let me get this right. The way you're talking is what a top candidate would do. I said a
Okay.
job. A job.
So you
So,
don't feel like a woman is a top candidate?
again, think. See, this is the problem. You ladies act like you have more leverage than you do.
I'm not saying that.
Yes,
I'm saying,
ma'am, you said a woman's a top candidate. I'm talking about women in general.
I said, do you
I'm
not think that a woman is a
I
top candidate.
that by the question you're asking is, do I think all women?
Yeah, yeah. See, I paused it at the right point. It's like, yo, do you not understand that the way you're talking seems like you're talking about everybody? It's like everybody can't apply for the same job, so like everybody can't be a 10 or 20 or 15, you know. Everybody can't be a 5 or a 6. So like that, like I was saying at the start, the delusion is fucking real. And she been here longer than me on this planet. No, maybe it's a female thing. I don't know. We gonna keep going.
Women are top candidates.
Do you not
No,
feel that way? Do
no.
you think that
Are you
way?
serious? Are you all tens?
No, but I'm still okay. You're gonna be a 10 in that guy's
Yes, beauty's in the eyes of the beholder. Whoop de fucking do. That does not mean you're a 10 in his eyes. That just means he considers you desirable enough to keep around. And I'm sorry to make it sound that fucked up, but that's the real aspect of it. Or maybe he could even feel that he's too ugly for somebody else, or to even try to get close to a 10, you know? Either which way you want to cut it. Maybe she manipulated him, no? Either which way you want to cut it.
eyes. The
No, you're
man that you
not.
married,
No, you're
you feel
not.
like
No, you're not.
okay.
You said you were married,
Yes, I was married.
and who filed
Who?
for? And you're divorced now.
I did. We
Who
were
filed
from
for
two
divorce?
different cultures.
Huh?
Here's what I did. I filed for divorce.
Mm.
Why?
Or it's because we were from two different cultures. He was from Ghana, I was from here. Here,
How long were you married?
for 6 years.
In two different cultures, don't that doesn't make a lot of sense.
Is
Absolutely, Kevin. That don't make no sense. What the hell that's supposed to mean? People from different cultures get married all the time. Yeah, most of them don't work out, but still, like, what?
he started resenting me after I did not want to have
Mm,
children until I was finished with school.
Ah, another one of those women. Another one of these women that want to
Right.
put their another one of these women that want to put their degree and their job and all this other stuff
I,
before life. Okay.
but I did say I do agree. I do agree. I do regret it now, looking back on it, because I didn't have to work through my
So let me ask you,
graduation.
how long you been divorced?
I've been divorced since I was 27,
No, I mean, I don't know, ma'am. How many years? Why you
so
gotta do that? Huh?
5 years. I'm sorry.
5 years.
Eight,
And you're married for 6 years.
yes,
So that's 11 years. You're 33.
6 years.
So you're married for 6 years.
Yes.
And you've been divorced for 5 years.
Um,
That's 11 years total. So that means you got off the dating scene at around 21 or 22.
yes.
All right. So in the last 5 years, how many proposals have you fielded from valuable men?
None.
There you go. Because your value is lower. You had a man.
yeah, it's not that your value was lower, ma'am. You wanted something impossible. For real, you wanted something impossible. You had a perfectly good marriage, and you telling me you left because he wanted children? Es- Excuse me? Like, you could never be fulfilled then. Man, I can't say it. There's somebody for everybody. They say, well, you got multiple somebodies because your somebody left and you let him leave.
You left him for a ridiculous reason. And are you honestly thinking at 33, a productive, competitive, successful, a man of the caliber who's a marrying man has to come prove something to you at 33?
I feel like I bring something to the table. He brings
Okay.
something to the
No,
table.
no, no. But see,
So
the thing is, ma'am, and what you need to pay real close attention. You're still talking like you have leverage. You bring something to the table, and so do the other 20 women that want that man.
correct.
Women who talk like you die alone.
Well,
I'm dead serious because you've already proved that you're selfish and will choose a degree over a husband and blame it on cultural reasons. That wasn't culture, that was selfishness. You wanted to go get a career or job, whatever, and a degree over your husband. That's selfish. That's not culture, that's selfish. And any man worth his salt would sit back and ask you about your past. And hearing this, they will put you in the category of, And if you want to come talking about, well, I feel like he brings this and I feel like I bring that, that may be true, ma'am. But well, you're not competing with this man. You're competing with all the other women who want that man. And are you saying today you can outcompete women for the kind of man you say you want?
I never said that I wanted a six-figure man.
I
I,
never said that.
Yeah,
I didn't. Where did I
yes.
say any of that?
Oh,
I
but
said that. I
I
was
jumped
very
the
clear.
gun on that one. Yes, she did. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. She don't even know that she is, but yes, she is. That's exactly what she's saying. She don't even know that she is. You're just bringing logic to her head, and it's fucking with her.
I said, are you trying to say that you can outcompete women for the kind of man you want?
I believe so. Like
Okay. So what state are you in?
I'm in Arkansas, so I don't. I'm in Arkansas.
Do you want any children?
I do
How many would you like to have?
at least two.
Two children. Do you want to have to work to pay significant bills after you're pregnant?
I
That's a yes or no.
She's taking too
yes,
long.
I do.
She's lying.
You
I
want
do.
to have you want to have to work.
I I love helping people,
Okay,
so I
but you
do want
okay
to still be
okay.
able to.
So let me do some because I get it. So what percentage of the overall household financial load would you like to have to carry for a lifetime?
Probably like 20 to 30%.
20 to
And
30%. So listen, pay attention.
okay,
20 to 30%. All right. How much would you think a man would need to earn in Arkansas to provide for a wife and two children?
probably like 120.
So you just said you didn't need a six-figure man. That's
Hey,
that's what you just said. Hold
but
Oh,
on, hold on. No, I'm very no, 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 no.
oh yeah, Kevin. Oh, the nigga Kevin back though. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't do not condone hitting women, but yeah, yeah, you needed that one. Come to your senses, man. Use your brain, B. It's like, what the hell is wrong with you? Do y'all not know what y'all? They probably don't know what they walking themselves into. Yeah, that's the only thing I could say is because it's like, yo, you heard what you just said. Like, you know what 30% is, right? Like, 30% of 100. Like, you might as well say 10%. What the fuck we need the other 20 for if you gonna be what? I mean, I could be wrong, but we talking a big percentage, and 50 compared to 30 is still a big percentage. But okay.
That's what you said. No, ma'am. That's what you said. But see, the truth comes out. You only want to carry 20 to 30% of the load. So that means that your man is going to have to pay 80% of the bills. Your income is basically going to be equivalent to a mother flipping tip. A tip is 15%, and you want to put 20 on the family. Cool. No problem with it. So a woman who's 33 years old who wants to basically bring a tip to the table. Tell me
Oh
what you're bringing that's
shit.
going to outweigh what these women are bringing. You're 33. They're varying ages. This is where it starts to go off the rails. How tall are you?
I'm 5'7",
Dress size?
size 14
How much did you weigh last time you weighed yourself?
to 20.
See, people think I'm rude when I make my
I
questions,
need
but what
one
I'm
of
saying
those.
is, ma'am, your expectations versus what you physically bring to the table versus financially what you want from a man are completely out of whack. And you, apparently you didn't learn anything from your marriage that you.
I don't think they're out of whack, my boy. I think they're non-existent. Yeah, I really think they're non-existent because the one thing that she keeps forgetting it's time. It's like time. You do know time is still moving, right? So when you're thinking that whoever your soulmate is still waiting on you, he's not waiting. He's going through life just like you, wasting time. But okay.
Walked away from.
I did. I learned a lot. I
But
would say I
doesn't
learned
sound like it because
it.
you're still talking as if a man who's making $120,000 in Arkansas has to prove something to you. Let me tell you what he has to prove to you that he can make 120,000 damn dollars in Arkansas.
But I'm more like this. Is that's one reason why I would like to continue to work. Or because, okay,
What
I
difference does it
know
make
getting
if you continue to work if he's got to pay 80% of the bills, ma'am? You're working means nothing if you're paying 20% of the bills. Zero. Because if he stops, the house falls apart. Your 20% is a tip. What is your
mm,
20% gonna do, man? Tell us. What's it gonna pay? What is 20% of a mortgage? 20% of the light bill. 20% of the car note. 20% of the insurance. 20% of retirement. 20%.
A phone bill? Yeah, could be about a phone bill. I mean, 20% of the mortgage and all the other stuff will still be a bigger substantial amount, but probably add up to like a phone bill. And we're not talking no straight talk on one of them pay here type of phones. We're talking about a plan type shit, you know, three, four phones on it and all that. Yeah, probably like a phone bill. Let's hear what her answer is.
Of vacation. What is 20%?
whereas my 20% is only going towards the bills, but the
No, I
other,
said no, ma'am. I said of the high. I said of the financial load of the family. I didn't say towards the bill. I said of everything. See, that's what men sign up for. We sign up to have to pay for everything. And you ladies want to put your money in specific things. Nope. Just like you can't spot reduce on a body, you have to reduce totally. You have to provide totally. And your 20%, and even if you can pay 20%, let's just
I see what you did there, Kevin. I see what you did there, but I ain't gonna tell him what you did. But I see what you did there. That was a smooth little, put me a little jab you could there, little jab.
say you can cover the rent. It doesn't matter if you have no utilities and food, man. Meaning you're not going to be making enough to support the family. Your husband will have to carry the lion's share of the load.
okay,
And that kind of man ain't going to have to prove nothing. You got to prove to him that you're worth him carrying the lion's share of the load for.
okay, I hear you. I see where you're coming from.
Okay. That's all I'm saying is you let.
But it don't seem like you believe him though. It's like, yeah, I hear you. It's like, what type of condescending tone is that? I know he personally don't care, but if you don't believe him, then why are you talking to him? You should have hung up if you're not gonna believe nothing he's saying. It's like, yeah, you sound right, but everything after but is bullshit. So like, okay, let's see if she says but.
Ladies got to start realizing that, especially when you're at your age, you're not in a power position. Honestly, you guys, the closer you get to 35 and older, you're at the age where you take what you can get. And that's not, I'm not supposed to say that, but that's true.
Mhm.
So, would you would you marry a guy who's earning what the average American man earns?
Yes. Cause
And what is that?
like my whole
What does the average American man earn?
around about 50.
Average American
He
white
would.
man, average American black man earns closer to 40.
Okay.
What are you for real?
You marry him at 40, marry 40. Okay,
Yes.
all right, and then together, what would your household income be?
140.
Huh?
Point.
140.
140. So
So you make 100 grand.
140. So 140. So roughly 2/3 is yours. So every time the mortgage is due, you're writing 2/3 of the mortgage. He's writing a third. Every time the groceries have to be paid, you're paying for 2/3 of the groceries. He's paying for a third. The kids need braces. He's paying. You're paying for 2/3. He's paying for a third. Every single dime that is spent, you are paying 66 cents, and he's paying 34 cents. And you would be a cooperative, submissive wife to this
Yes.
man. I don't believe that more than man in the moon. You didn't even want to quit.
Uh huh. I like how you placed that goddamn question, my boy. I like how you placed it. God damn it, I like how you think. That was a great fucking question. I don't think she get the question though. That's why she answered so fastly. I don't think she get what she actually said no to.
Quit going to school for a man you was married to. I mean, anybody believe that?
So when you're young, you do young and stupid things.
Okay.
That
Well,
Things. I
okay.
mean,
Let's just say if that's just say
I'm
the
with,
case, then why aren't you? If that's the case, man, Arkansas is littered with men making $40,000 who would love $100,000 wife and love you to pay 2/3 of the bills. You shouldn't have no problem.
right.
that right still sounds condescending. Like, no, I don't want to hear that. They're supposed to take care of me.
But I have to actually get out there and date, and that's something I haven't been doing either.
Why?
So,
Why?
well, because I've been more so focused on getting back into doing my therapy and everything else like that. So I
You got
haven't.
divorced 5 years ago. You were married for 6 years. You don't have a long relationship history.
Right.
Let's just be honest. You haven't been focusing on. You've been focusing on yourself. It hasn't been a priority.
No, I haven't made that a priority.
Okay, well, then you also got to factor something else into it. Your relationship skills have atrophied. And when I
Okay.
say you ladies are not in a power position, that offends some women. But what I'm showing is you ladies just seem to think that you can just go out and get a man, and it's not.
And like the Kevin, don't get it twisted. They can't just go out and get one. But is he really a man or just somebody that's gonna waste their time? Cause I'm leading more into wasting the time. Cause any man can step up to the plate and act like a man. It's like how many relationships you see the girl think he's the realest dude or the realest man ever, and at the end of it, oh, he's fake as fuck. So they can get one, pluck one off the street. Does he have any substance to him? Does he do anything? Does he mean anything? You feel me? But they could all get one. They could all get one.
You still got to go out and compete. And I got news for you. This is gonna bother a lot of women, aren't it? You still gonna have to compete for those $40,000 a year guys.
Right.
So, my ultimate point is a man does not have to climb a wall. You have to lower your wall in order to make a connection with somebody. But thank you for being honest. We're going to get on to the next person. Um,
Right.
I would say this. You know you need to hire a personal trainer.
Yes,
Are you doing that this year?
I am starting back.
I'm gonna leave it there. Kevin, Kevin start asking her doing too much, but y'all see that right? Like the delusion was goddamn real on that one, son. Like the delusion was real on that one. Like yo, you telling me you broke up with your husband because you wanted to further your career. Like there's nothing wrong with that. But like you had everything. But your career meant so much more to you that you broke up everything. Even I don't know, he could have been a piece of shit. But you ain't say none of that. You ain't tell me the full story. You ain't tell him the full story. So we're going off what you said. Didn't seem like he was a bad person. He could have been a terrible person for all we know. But you had everything, broke it up, and now you're coming at this man, telling him all the shit that you want when there was somebody willing to do all of that. You just didn't want that person. Like, but like, comment, subscribe, man. I'm gonna stop going on here. I've already been on this 26 minutes. You feel me? I still got that raffle going. Y'all check me out. Remember how you win is you go to my very first video, post your name, get your friends to post your name. Most name wins. It ends May 6th. You feel me? Show your boy some love. I'm out. Hit me on the other side. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. One time for the mind, body, and soul.